Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga has assured South Africans that the matric certificate can be trusted and that all is in place for final exams. She held a media briefing in Pretoria to give an update about the department's state of readiness. The department says it's mitigating challenges around load shedding, water shortages and civil unrest. Ahmed Kajee reports.
So DBE can confidently say that it is fully prepared to administer the November 2022 examinations based on the principles of fairness, reliability, validity and integrity. And it is clear, based on our findings, that we have a great challenge in our hands, but the systems are ready.
This was the message from Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga ahead of the start of matric exams on Monday. This was during a briefing held in Pretoria outlining the department's preparedness. This year's intake is the largest cohort of matriculants, which has been marred by the effects of COVID-19, the 2021 July unrest and the KwaZulu-Natal floods in April. The Department of Basic Education says learning deficiencies have increased and that there are efforts to mitigate that. Also, following the matric paper leak in 2020, security has become key for the department.
DB has stepped up its security across all points in the question paper chain based on a continuous review of all examination processes. In addition, all learners for the National Certificate examinations and their parents have signed commitment agreement to maintain honesty and to participate in not to participate in irregularities during the writing of the exams. The commitment agreement binds the learners and parents to follow the rules relating to exams. So in line with this agreement, learners and parents are obliged to make any irregularity-related information immediately available to the school principal or the DBE hotline.
Load shedding has been plaguing the country for months this year, and its effects have already played out.
The last 2 days of exam, as already others have mentioned, the main exam is starting on Monday, but the last 2 days we've had CAT and IT, and although we did worry about load shedding, but we were able to manage it. In some cases we had late start to the exam, other cases we had an early start, managing to avoid the period of load shedding. And I think we can indicate that all our candidates were able to write. Unfortunately, there's only one school in Gauteng where when the electricity came back, actually the computers were blown. They were blown off because of the power surge, I think. So 14 computers were blown off, and therefore 14 candidates, their work was destroyed because they had already started, so they will have to rewrite on the 7th of December.
But it seems the main sentiment coming out of the department is that it's all systems go as matriculants put pen to paper in what will be the start of the last chapter of their high school career. The Department of Education says it will be working with various stakeholders within government as well as the education sector to ensure that the exam season goes off successfully. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ahmed Kajee in Pretoria.